Curtis is the first head of household of the season. Who will he nominate for eviction? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 5 All-Stars. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 5 All-Stars. It's day 4 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Curtis is the first head of household of the season. Who will he nominate for eviction? We'll find out shortly. But first, yesterday was yet another interesting day as Chad and Rai Rai got into it, and then Rai Rai got into it with Charlene, and there was no shortage of drama. So Charlene yesterday posted that she had no plans. Eitan started this. Eitan said, are you planning, I can't remember the exact quote, but are you planning on getting the vaccine when it becomes available? And most people said yes, and Charlene said no. I think because she doesn't trust the government or something. I can't remember the exact quote. So today, Rai Rai starts off with, I'm having a little trouble today. You see, Chad has come at me publicly and has Charlene as a nemesis. And now Charlene has publicly stated she is anti-vax, which makes me question whether or not Chad has been right all along. Right about what? Charlene. I mean, everything else you say is trash for the most part, but on this one, that's just rude. Broken clock syndrome, I guess? And then Joanne, of course, the popcorn gif, which every season that gif is in Big Brother Cheesecake. Why are you saying everything I say is trash? That hurts, man. You are right. Everything was harsh. I should have qualified properly with the overwhelming majority. Then Joanne posts a gif of Nicole Franzel eating popcorn. No, I don't need to be reminded of those nostrils. I just want to stick 2 dimes in there so she suffocates to death. But it was fun when Cody evicted her and she was like, Julie, I can't believe Cody did that to me. I'm so sad. Like, bitch, you already won once before and you had no business winning a second time. So, anywho. Sorry, I'll be clear. Chad is a trash panda of a person, usually. Facade aside. However, I'm very impressed you actually got the C with the, whatever the thing is called, the hanging penis that falls from it. It was well done. However, his virulent hatred of Charlene might be justified. As she said yesterday, she is anti-vax. So it's tough when someone you have dismissed actually has a point you might agree with. I'm anti-vag, by the way. Big words make dum-dum sound smart. He didn't even use any big words. Then I said, who started the vaccine chat? And Eitan posts the gif of Homer Simpson going back into the bush, which was funny. It was happening last night. I decided to sleep on the idea that there are people in here that won't be jumping at the chance to get it when it becomes available, and see if it wasn't as frothy about it in the morning. Turns out I am still frothy. I'm not a fan of Tim Hortons French vanilla cappuccino because they used to have English toffee cappuccino, which was sex. But the best part is when you or of any cappuccino really from anywhere, the froth part at the top, that's my favorite. And the bottom part, which is like super sweet. The middle, just throw it out. Okay. Can there be a twist where Ryan doesn't talk for 48 hours? I'll use all my future cheesecake dollars or whatever they're called. Self-evict and you'll never need to hear me again. Love for all starts with love for yourself. People that self-evict don't love themselves. Nico disagrees. Oh, somebody told me the truth of what happened about Nico. Who was it? Oh, crap. There was more to Nico quitting in Big Brother Cheesecake, or Big Brother Canada. I have no respect for quitters, at all, as a 9-time applicant. But I heard I think it was from Michael Pez, and I don't want to reveal in case he told me in confidence, because when people tell me, don't say anything, but I always forget that part, and I tell people, but just in case I won't. But there was more to it than that. He was really done dirty by a lot of people. Oh, that's what it was. He was asked. He was not supposed to be. Oh fuck! Sorry, Pez. He was going off track. He was not even an alternate. Apparently, he was just a finalist, and he was told, "No, you're not on the show." And the day before they were supposed to be sequestered, he was called and told, "We need you tomorrow." So he quit his job immediately, and I don't even think he was within the sequester period. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 days before he moved into the house. So he's at his job one day, he quits the next day, he's in the house the next day. So it was too much for him so fast. I don't know. For me, it's still not an excuse, but at least I understand where his head is coming from, where he feels like he was thrown in at the last minute and didn't have time to mentally prepare. I mean, in fairness, as much as I want to be on Big Brother Canada, if I was told, pack your bags, you're playing tomorrow, I don't know if I could drop everything in a day and just go. Like, I want to, but that's not an easy task. I mean, even you got to have all your bills paid, you got to have everything settled, you got to get your job sorted out, you got to get yourself packed, you got to get yourself ready. Even if somebody says, let's go on a vacation to Hawaii tomorrow, it's still like, okay, I want to go to Hawaii, but like I got to figure out what I'm going to, what's going to happen at home while I'm gone. So I still don't agree with him quitting. Pez forgives him, but Pez forgives everybody. It's annoying. Okay. Chat. Where was I? I don't. I don't see a Nico in here. Didn't get the reference. I gotta go, everyone. Someone has to work around here. Chat with you all soon. So then later on, I forgot, during the olive chat, I forgot to mention when it comes to olives, I know that last season was office themed, but I don't think I mentioned this quote where Michael's eating what looks like yogurt, and Pam's like, "Ooh, that looks good, Michael. What is it?" And he goes, "It's sour cream and olives." "Oh, Michael, why are you eating that?" "It's all that was left in my fridge." "Michael, you gotta stop. Oh my god, it's disgusting." That's so good. But anyway, so I then talked about how my favorite Cheesecake Factory cheesecake is the Nutella one. I love Nutella. So fun fact, I learned how to give good rim jobs by licking jars of Nutella squeaky clean. The more you know. What else? Oh, I asked Curtis, have you heard what our high school is doing? So in case you already didn't know, I'll make it quick. I went to St. Michael's College School for Demented Sex Perverts, which had some sex scandal 2 years ago where I think grade 10 students were shoving up broomsticks up the grade 9 students. For those of you who are American, the sophomores were shoving broomsticks up the freshmen' asses. It's a whole big hullabaloo. And to make a long story short, they decided in order to enhance school spirit to have the students grouped into 4 houses like Harry Potter. So you just had a scandal where broomsticks were going up people's butts, but you have a Harry Potter Quidditch reference by splitting people into 4 houses. Lovely. Anyway, Dylan asks, I'm sorry, but what is a trash panda? A trash panda is a synonym for a raccoon. Something that subsides on Oh, I lost it. Something that subsides on garbage and is a general overall nuisance. Can't do this. Okay. Why must you be so rude and insulting? It's hurting my feelings. You offer yourself up for first impressions and then people get them. It's your own actions that are reflected to you in people's reactions. Maybe as a part of this turned over leaf, some time in that mirror would be beneficial. You're just mean to me and pick on me. Makes me quite sad and I'm disappointed in you. Not sure how I will ever recover to the staggering blow to my self-esteem. Oh, boy. Wow. Okay. And then Charlene at the end about the vax thing. So, Rai, let me understand what you said. Are you saying that because I'm anti-vax, Chad is right about all the trash talk he talks about me? I think I may have missed something here because I don't understand how my name even came up in your chat with Chad. Please clarify. Frothy, what's that mean? You're upset at anyone who's anti-vax? Pretty much. Anti-vaccine represents a viewpoint that has led to this virus still crippling society almost after a year after it could have been eradicated. If you're anti-vax, accept people who can't get them because of neurological conditions, I don't have time for you anymore. Those are some powerful words, and I would advise that you do what you feel is right for you. Everyone has their own agenda, and I respect that. My agenda is, I don't trust the powers that be. To do the right thing for humanity. Why are they saying that they want the old and ill to be the first to be vaccinated? They have their own agendas, and why aren't all government officials worldwide taking it first? Listen, at least respect my choice not to take it. Nope. I respect that choice. Good night. I will admit that Charlene was much better about this than she usually is. So, good for her. Okay, I think that's about it. Now, it's time to get to, unless I've forgotten something, which I don't think I have. Oh, before the nomination ceremony, the House guests voted on whether the amethyst veto would be public or private, and in the event of a tie, Reality Realness gets to make the decision. And it was not a tie by a vote of 10-6. The amethyst veto will be public, which means once we have a winner to the first Golden Power Veto competition of the season, that person will earn an amethyst veto, and I will publicly tell all the house guests what it does. Okay, now it's time to get to the nomination ceremony. Hello there, I'm Curtis from South Africa, and I'm the first head of household of the season. It's my duty as head of household to nominate 2 of my fellow house guests for eviction. I will read the names of the 13 house guests who are safe, and then the 2 nominees. Brazil, you are safe. Eitan, you are safe. Chantel, you are safe. Dylan, you are safe. Jonathan, you are safe. Chanel, you are safe. Nicole, you are safe. Jojo, you are safe. Joanne, you are safe. Rai Rai, you are safe. Charlene, you are safe. Kat, you are safe. This leaves Jeffrey, Chad, and Rhonda. One of you is safe, 2 of you are nominated. Chad, you are safe, which means Curtis has nominated Jeffrey and Rhonda for eviction. Let's see what Curtis has to say. In Season 4, I was lucky enough to win the first comp, and I ultimately chose to target the bus drivers and play it safe. This being All-Stars, though, I'm feeling the need to take a slightly different approach. My 2 nominations are Jeffrey and Rhonda. I don't know either of you well, just yet, so this is nothing personal. You both reached out to me briefly and seemed real nice. Jeffrey, you're the first Cheesecake champion and you have 8 comp wins in that one season. It's not lost on me that 6 of those wins were veto comps, so I wish you the best of luck this weekend. You are my target for eviction, and I hope if you don't win the veto that the house agrees you need to leave first. And if anyone can win 5 duels in a row, you seem to be the one. So time will tell what kind of move this is. As for you, Rhonda, I'm truly sorry to put you on the block. I have zero interest in seeing you go home, and I'll do everything in my power to keep you here and rebuild our relationship. I enjoyed our brief chat, and I hope we can talk more, assuming you don't hate me. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. Okay, so Curtis has nominated Jeffrey and Rhonda for eviction. Interesting, he wants to rebuild the relationship with Rhonda if he stays, because when Megan stayed in Season 4, he just nominated her again, a second time. And as for Jeffrey, risky business of a move. Obviously, I understand why you would want to target Jeffrey being a winner. That part is not a surprise. What is a surprise is that you nominated him outright, and you even said in your speech, it's not lost on me that 6 of those wins were veto comps. Yeah, Jeffrey won 6 vetoes in Season 1, which is the most of anyone, So giving him a chance to play for Veto and possibly win a bonus Veto is definitely risky, but Curtis is no stranger to taking risks, so we'll see if it pays off. Okay, so Jeffrey and Rhonda are nominated. Now it's time to pick players for the Golden Power Veto competition. Only 6 players will participate in the Golden Power Veto competition, the head of household Curtis, the 2 nominees Jeffrey and Rhonda, and 3 players selected in a random draw. If I draw the name of Jeffrey, Curtis, or Rhonda, they will get house guest choice, and they must pick a house guest to play with them a la house guest choice. Okay. The winner of the Golden Power Veto competition will win the Amethyst Power Veto as a bonus prize and 40 All-Star dollars. This is the Golden Power Veto Lottery. This is so exciting! It's been so long since, well, besides the first episode, but it's been so long since I've done this. It's really my favorite part of the week, along with the Veto Wheel, Head of Household Comps, Veto Ceremony. It's all my favorite. Okay, here we go. The first name is... Let's go with... Aton, who incidentally was also picked to play in the first competition of Season 1. Interesting. Next we have... Oh, and I know I'm talking a lot about Chad, Charlene, and Rai. I don't think I don't recognize you background people. Megan tried to stay in the background in last season. No. Nicole is playing this season. Jojo, Chantal, Chanel, Kat. All of these people are there. Chanel. You can't hide. Jonathan. Okay, next up. So many pieces of paper. Wow. Where should we go? Let's go with... Rhonda. So Rhonda, you get to choose a house guest to play with you in the Golden Power Veto competition. And please make that decision quickly. Don't be like Krista in Season 3 where it took all day and everyone got mad and it was a big hullabaloo. And before I pull the last name, this weekend's Golden Power Veto competition is a live competition. Will take approximately 30 minutes. It's not a new competition. It's a returning competition. I can't say what it is or give any clues because there's a fun fact about it. And there are 3 times that you can choose from. So if you're playing, please select one of the following 3 times. We have Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Sunday at 12 p.m. noon. So Saturday at 10, Saturday at 2, or Sunday at 12. Okay, the last name is... I already went to that side. Let's go. You know what? Let's see who's at the very end. The very end. The last person is... Of course she's hiding at the end. I'm Joanne! I'm so excited! My boobs always flop to the side! Okay, so playing in this weekend's Golden Power Veto competition, we have Jeffrey, Rhonda, Curtis, Aton, a player selected by Rhonda, and I have a feeling Rhonda will get a lot of people asking her because we're playing for an Amethyst Veto as well, and Joanne. And remember, if you are playing, please select one of those 3 times: Saturday 10 a.m., Saturday 2 p.m., Sunday at noon, and as always, all times are Eastern Standard Time. Okay, with that said, who will win the first Golden Power Veto competition of the season? Watch tomorrow as we have the rules, Sunday the results, Monday is the first Golden Power Veto ceremony of the season. Will the winner choose to use it to save Jeffrey or Rhonda from the chopping block? And who would Curtis put up in their place? Tuesday, the final 2 nominees plead their case, and Wednesday is the first live eviction and head of household competition of the season, where the first house guest will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 5 house, but head to Redemple Temple to pray to the Big Brother gods for a second chance in this game. I'm Andrew Chef Sigmunvez, and remember to always be kind and rewind. Good night.